This episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was not all that, but since you insist on talking about it, let's talk. Carly, is fainting your new punchline? Cause I'm gonna need you to stop carrying bones. Sheree, have y'all noticed that since that show started, Carly only mentioned that book once? Her whole storyline has been taking bones from bones from bones from bones. This ain't got shit to do with you or Jock. Let these people figure it out on their own. Let them handle it on their own. I would really have a problem with people meddling in my business. Come to me and tell me that it's going on, yes. But after that, let me take it from there. I don't need you playing Veronica Mars in Child Private motherfucking Eye. I got it. Damn. But what I will say is we gathered a whole lot of information from Carly's meeting with Jasmine. Jasmine, of which a little birdie just told me, was the same woman in that sports bar that wanted to babysit Carter. So I guess you got the babysitting gig, mama. Jocelyn and Stevie. Figure out what the fuck y'all want to do. Like, y'all so off and on. Like, y'all more off and on than Mimi and Stevie. Like, figure out what y'all want to do. It's clear y'all have love for each other, but y'all so fucking butthurt. Like, cut it. Y'all got a kid to think about. Settle all that shit. Stevie, get a motherfucking vasectomy because you got a whole motherfucking school of kids at this point. It's time to shut it down. Like, you don't even make enough to support all these goddamn kids. Cut it out. And you need to watch Savannah. It's Savannah. Okay? But you need to watch her. Because that best friend... Speaking of which, Melissa, I can see that your character is clearly an adaptation of everybody else's storyline because unless Mona decides to reveal something about you midway through the season, you have no storyline at all. You're just a friend of a friend. And because you're kind of connected with some of the key people of this cast, you get some camera time. I don't see why you on the show. They could have kept Prima Donna. They could have kept Tracy Steele. They could have kept Kalina. I liked Kalina. You know she needed the money. The only thing she had going for herself was dirty money. You gonna take Rashida's struggling ass rap career and make a mogul out of her? Why can't you do the same thing? If you gonna keep Carly on this show, you could have kept Kalina. I wonder whatever happened to that strip club or their careers. Mimi, I knew they was gonna find a way to keep your ass connected after you dropped out of the love story of Stevie and Jocelyn. What you must have did was sit down with Mona Scott and said, listen, bitch, I'm gonna give you this sex tape to make this season what it's gonna be. But as long as Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is running, I want a place on the cast. And they must have promised you that because they are pulling everything out of the book to have you keep a storyline. And now you connected in some way with the boyfriend of the baby mama that Kirk has had an outside child with. You dated this man before Eva was born. And that child is all of what, 6 or 7? Mimi. I would have taken you dating Melissa over this. Let this not be your storyline for this season. That you confronting an ex of years past with a situation that ain't got shit to do with you. You ain't got no ties at all to Rashida or Kirk other than the fact that y'all on the same show. Y'all work together. That has nothing to do with you. But what I will say is, yes, Rod, you are a motherfucking scam artist. It seems too contrived and it seems too convenient. You're an opportunist, to say the least. You were dating a bitch, got locked up for money laundering at that. So obviously Mimi is telling the truth. But let's say that wasn't even in the equation. You got locked up for whatever reason. Your girlfriend then comes and tells you that she is not only sleeping with another man, but she is pregnant. And then when you find out who the baby daddy is, all of a sudden I was mad, but now I'm cool. Congrats on the new baby. Nigga, you trying to come up. You knew Kirk was on the show. You knew you dated Mimi. And you knew she was on the show. Y'all pitched that story and you got a motherfucking storyline. Oh, Mama D and Scrappy. Finally glad to see y'all introduced into this season. Sucks that you and Ernest are still having problems, Mama D. Damn. You knew the man was no good when you met his ass. You knew the man was no good when he asked you to marry him. And you knew the man was no good when you walked down the aisle and actually said your I do's. So what is the big whoop now? Why are you so surprised? Don't look startled. You knew this was going to happen. You knew he was who he was. Take at gmail.com. Mama D, bro, like. take at gmail.com. Ernest, stop letting your mama run everything. You are with a good woman. She deserves to be loved in that order. Scrappy. I told you. Your ass should have stayed with Erica, but you got so butthurt behind what was going on, or whatever y'all had going on with the child and with the, child support, and you moved on, and you fell for this girl, and you tried to marry her, and it's not working out, because that's not who you need to be with. Why you think Erica can't keep no man? Why you think you can't keep no woman? Y'all supposed to be with each other. Go ahead and do what y'all need to do. Bring her back on the show. You know she need the money. Class 6 is not selling. At all. Hell, Waka Flocka done let Tammy ass exploit his ass all up and down Love and Hip Hop so she can get a storyline. Help her bitch out. Because I don't think Tammy shit selling either. I mean, it's selling, but it ain't no flat tummy tea. Okay. Can't wait to see people actually start confronting the people. I want to see Rashida talk to Jasmine. With Kirk in a motherfucking room. So if you deny it, boom, we right here just to see what's going on. No more cutting corners. No more beating around the bush. No more going through a middleman. Let's settle this shit and nip it in the bud. And bring Miss Charlene back so she can run over some more of his shit. Please. That's all I'm saying. Bring Charlene back. Bring Charlene on the show and have her do a drive-by with Mama Joyce. Kirk, the way you acting on this show right now is making me think that before Rashida, you wasn't dating no black girls. Because when a black woman hears that you did not only cheated on her, but also had a baby, and then she cooks you dinner, the last thing you do is eat it. Toodles.